Praise the Lord, everyone. We are sitting here with the Vaughns. All right, so let's just tell us your name.
Okay, my name is Micah Vaughn.
Michael Vaughn.
Adria. Adria.
Yes, and I'm Brandon.
Okay, so right from, all right, so okay, so you're the oldest, correct? Brother Brandon.
I'm the third oldest.
You're the okay, okay,
And I'm the youngest.
well, okay, nice. Okay, okay. So far, innovate. Now, what made you guys say we are coming to innovate?
Well, transition in my career has made me like more leader focused and trying to make sure that I'm developed as a leader. So when I heard about innovate, it was like, okay, this is what I need in this season in my life. So seasons, career changes or position change rather, has really kind of like steered me in the direction of how can I develop myself without always focusing on pouring into others without pouring into myself.
Nice. That's awesome. Also, how about you, my sister?
I would say the same thing as well. Although I'm not a lead, actually have a lead position per se. But I think life situations that occurred over time, and I just having a or feeling the need for something new or a fresh start. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, as an entrepreneur, I think this is really beneficial for me to kind of light that fire within me. I know a lot of things happen over time, as far as like the pandemic within itself. So, just having this opportunity is greatly beneficial for me.
Okay, so we had the first seminar was Dr. Matisa. What was the biggest takeaway for you, Micah?
Um, I think my biggest takeaway was when she said to make your, even as a secondary leader, using your skills to be a complement to the actual leader. Not saying that you are not, your importance is not valued as a secondary leader, but leveraging your skill set to help push the vision and the mission that you're trying to accomplish holistically as an organization, so to speak.
Awesome. What about you?
Just being, as he said, leveraging, like it's not just about me, but how can I help someone else or be a support to them. But also, one thing that she said, it was the idea was for the kingdom and not for my credit. Just being like transparent, like a lot of times when you come up with like good ideas or bright ideas, you want to make sure that you get the credit for it. But it's like we have to see the bigger picture, that it's not about us, but fulfilling our kingdom purpose and God's will for our lives.
Great. That's great, Brother Brandon.
I mean, everyone else said pretty much the same thing, but how to complement the senior leadership as well, just being a great support to them to kind of further the vision as a whole. It's not just one person; it's a whole team. So
That's great. So, final question for all three of you all. So, Dr. Turner, he just finished his presentation. Definitely insightful. He had a plethora of information. I couldn't even register everything, so I'm sure I'm going to have to go back and watch and kind of dissect some of the things that I heard on today. But what was something that he said that really spoke to you, and how can you apply that as you go home? Okay, absolutely.
I'm going to just tell you my reaction after everything was said. I'm almost led to tears, literally.
That's amazing. Was there anything in particular that just
Idea of us being not so comfortable with just being within the four walls of the church, and just kind of infiltrate the systems in our world, whether it's entrepreneurship or being a teacher, as my brother and sister are. So, it's just being that effective witness within that area.
a big deal? No, I feel you. I feel you.
Well, I think, I mean, it's kind of cliche, but like he was saying, like, I guess it was his former pastor before would always tell him, like, you don't really know who you are, but like recognize who you are. So I took it like really deeply and think like,
So what comes to my mind is like we're a spiritual being, just living a natural experience, like going through life and not just passing by time, but actually being proactive and effective in the marketplace, so to speak, and not wasting time, but carpe diem, so to speak, seizing the moment. I love how he really like embodied like affirmations, like repeat after me until it sinks in, because what we speak, it automatically manifests itself. So him saying I am the answer to a problem, like all the ways he strategically like build his case, it's like, oh, it now makes sense. Like little small things that we just kind of scale over, like he was able to like what we said, rightly divide the word of truth, like break it down so we could look at it from different perspectives, and then it all comes together to make sense. Like, oh, we're just not here to pass time. God has already predestined our future from beginning to end. He is the ancient of day. He knows what's going to happen before it all comes to pass. So just mind blowing.
I want to say thank you all for your time. I really enjoyed your comments and some of the thoughts that you had concerning the seminars. So I'm sure I'll see you all tonight at service. So thank you all for watching. God bless.
He drew me in, I followed on, taught to confess.